Welcome back. It is that time. We check in with our friend Mike Eppel standing by. Good morning to you, Mike. How was your weekend?
It was excellent. Thank you. How about you?
It was excellent. That is the most energetic answer I've gotten from you ever before.
I'm actually very sore this morning because I did a lot of work on the family farm.
There you have it. You know,
painting and rebuilding some stuff, getting things ready, dare we say, for the fall.
No.
Shutting things down for the season, for goodness sakes.
Don't say the F word yet. We're not there.
I know. Sorry. But no, it was a lot. I really enjoy that stuff, but I'm feeling it this morning.
Oh, there you go. Go get yourself a massage, Mike Eppel. Let's talk a little bit about Amazon. So we haven't been talking about hiring for some time, but Amazon, we've heard about those fulfillment centers and some hiring in that sense. So more news that way.
Well, Amazon's been hiring over the course of this year. They had to keep pace with the rise of e-commerce, Melanie, and now going into the holiday sales season, they're getting ready to add to the North American workforce by 100,000 new employees. These are both full-time and part-time jobs. They've got some job fairs coming up, so this is over and above some of these fulfillment centers that they're opening, which are being constructed but won't open until next year. So it's just this ongoing expansion of Amazon. They're not the only ones in the e-commerce space that are hiring right now. UPS last week announced 100,000 job openings just for the holiday shipping season coming up. So it is a growth story here. And Amazon, again, the retail space that has had the backbone of e-commerce, that particular part of retail has done very well so far for 2020. Well, many others, of course, have struggled mightily under the weight of the pandemic.
Let's talk about TikTok. We have been talking about TikTok for some time. Who's going to buy it? Do we have an answer-ish yet?
Yes, and this is the most convoluted and confusing story of the year. I will say that off the top, because, again, this is only TikTok's U.S. operations, because the Trump administration said, we're going to ban you because we're worried about data privacy from the Chinese government using TikTok as a conduit. Well, the U.S. operations were supposed to be sold. It doesn't appear that that's going to happen. Instead, TikTok's Chinese partner called ByteDance, this is the parent company, will partner with Oracle on the U.S. division. How far that goes? Does it include the algorithms? Does it not? What does it mean exactly? And does it matter? Will the average user notice it? Probably not. From a business standpoint, though, this is massive for Oracle because it's all about the data. And again, trying to fill those data and computer centers that Oracle operates, and the share price is up 8%. So, I mean, from a business standpoint, it's significant. From an end user standpoint, maybe not so much.
Devo Brown is stroking his beard like this, and I think he just got confused by that whole chat.
Look, everybody's doing that this morning because, again, we haven't got the details on this. Microsoft was supposed to be in it. Walmart was apparently in the running as well. It was, okay. Does it matter? Again, when you look at your screen and you see people doing wacky things and incredibly creative things? Probably not.
It's still happening. Okay, and finally for you, let's look at those markets for you.
Look, they look really strong this morning because of a couple of things. Not just some merger and acquisition activity involving the technology sector, but we heard from the CEO of Pfizer over the weekend about the possibility of a COVID-19 vaccine for the U.S. to start before the end of the year. So that's a positive signal. They're ramping up their clinical trial into phase 3, which will have 44,000 patients for their COVID-19 vaccine. And AstraZeneca, which put their trial on halt last week because one patient developed an adverse reaction. They're restarting that, so that's a positive signal as well. Fingers crossed that some of these will have some sort of positive effect on the fight against COVID-19, and the net result from that, from an investor standpoint, is buy stocks, and we're looking at the airlines and travel companies, some of the early leaders this morning.
All right, Mike, good stuff. Enjoy your Monday, and we'll chat with you again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.